Hello, everybody. Hello. It's great to see so many faces. Lots of familiar faces today, which is always really, really fun, and always great to see so many members of our community coming in for another time of singing together. So I see Charles, great to have you. Hi. And Bonnie, nice to have you today. Mary, nice to see you in North Carolina. And Elizabeth, nice to have you. Deborah in Kentucky. Katie in North Carolina, nice to see you. And Susan in Idaho, Lisa in Indiana, Kathy in Virginia, Ann in the DMV area, and Dan in Virginia, Peter in Florida, Adele in the DMV, Tom in Maryland, Ann in New York, great to see you, Isabel in Florida, Sarah also in the DMV, and Caroline, same, Natalia and company in Cambridge, great to see you guys, Dion, hello in Connecticut, I think, Massachusetts, Steve, Steve Finner in Baltimore, nice to see you, Fran in New York, yes, DC, I remember, and John in Oregon, and a bunch of other folks coming in the room, no video connected yet, but hello to all of you. Ysaye Barnwell, I see that you are also in the room. I think you have dropped off of my screen, but hopefully you are popping back on any minute now. Great to have all of you guys here today. Welcome to the Washington, and hello to everybody on Facebook Live. Great to have you guys too. Welcome to the Washington Rebels Carpe Diem Art's Daily Antidote of Song. This is a special 2-week program that we've been running within the Daily that we're calling Singing for Racial Justice. And we've had an amazing turnout, an incredible bunch of artists, an incredible bunch of discussions, and it's been super powerful. And I'm so glad all of you have been on this ride with me. And I look forward to still some more days of it. And of course, lots more in the future months. We'll put together more weeks like this. If you're new to us, please put your state and your country or your country in the chat box here and on Facebook. We love knowing where folks are coming from. Thank you. A few quick notes in the chat box. There's a donate link. There's my email. If you're not getting our daily email list, I send out the lyrics and the artists in advance, so please join in. Also, another highlight of the daily email list is you get all of the amazing quotes that people say in the room. So yesterday, Leah Gilmore was our artist. She said, we don't cry in white, we don't laugh in black. Completely beautiful, amazing thing for thinking about. And we had lots of other folks adding chats in the room that were just such good food for thought. And it's really nice to be able to read them the next day and rethink about all of the power that is in this room with all of us. So I want to thank everybody for being here, but I also want to thank Colin Bills for running the tech for me today, by my side for 130 plus days or whatever we're at right now. We did officially yesterday go over 35,000 people who've joined this program since we started. So that's kind of cool. And we are at 10 countries and 40 states, which I also think is really fun. So thanks everybody for being part of this. Today, I'm super excited to have Dan and Claudia Zanes. So Dan Zanes and Claudia Eliaza Zanes. And they are a duo from the Brooklyn area, originally, now living in Baltimore, or originally from the Brooklyn area recently, and now living in Baltimore. Two amazing singers, songwriter, musicians, and also incredible community members, both of them involved in so many independent things, which hopefully they'll tell us a little bit about as we're up today. And they're bringing us not one, but 2 special songs today, and lyrics will be in the chat. Guys, welcome. I'm so happy to see you.
Thank you so much, Joe.
Thank you, Joe.
We're happy to be here with all of you.
We're just going to lean forward and turn the sound down here on our phone so that we'll sound better. Thank you for having us. All right, well, this first song that we're going to sing together, it's an old one. It's written by Florence Reese. She was a Kentucky miner's wife. She wrote this song in 1931. It's called Which Side Are You On? I'm sure you all know it.
Yes.
We wrote some new lyrics. It's been updated several times over the last few generations. We wrote some new lyrics.
Yes, I'm going to teach the chorus really quickly for those of you who don't know it. Very simple. Which side are you on? 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 Rehearsal's over. That's it. Okay.
From Maine to California, across the 50 states, people have been marching and the hour is getting late.
Here we go.
Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
George Floyd, Ahmaud, Arbery, Breonna, everybody. Which side are you on? 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 If you love your country and want it to survive, you have to know the history and the struggle of black lives. Whoa, whoa, which side are you on? 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 Well, the song is getting louder. We can't avoid the sound. Criminal justice system, yes, it must be a taken down. Everybody, which side are you on? 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 Well, listen, all the churches will not take a stand. This is the way you heed the word given by the Son of Man. Which side are you on? 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 All corporations protecting the bottom line. You don't know this Black Lives Matter will remember you in time. Whoa, whoa, which side are you on? 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 Well, we're standing at the crossroads. We're standing at the sign. Will you fight for justice or will you be left behind? Everybody, which side are you on? 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 Sing it, everybody. Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on? Which side are you on?
Woo! Amazing.
Thank
Perfect.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I
So-
have to say, in these times, we've been really inspired by the songs of old, but also looking at how we can take those songs and update them, speak to the things that are happening now. And so this next song that we did, Dan and I have been doing something called a social isolation song series that is on day number 168 days now that we've entered into the state of emergency. Yeah, so 168 days straight we've been singing, and the beauty of that is, of course, we had our catalog ready for the songs we wanted to sing because no one imagined we'd be on day 168. But then as things started happening in our nation, it pulls us, it draws us, and it calls us to speak to the times. That's the power of music, is using your voice to sing about what's happening in the world. So this next song is a song that we wrote. We see it as I think lullabies are a form of protest as well. Lullabies is claiming your peace. And so this is a lullaby that we dedicate to everyone's heart that is breaking. And this song is called, what's the name of this again? The bridge?
For the long
night. For the long night. And the chorus is, you want to teach the chorus?
You go for it.
It's
Why don't we see, you know what, maybe the best way to illustrate how the chorus goes is to sing a verse. We'll
because
sing
it's kind of call and response-ish. Okay.
For the long
All right.
night.
For the long
longest
night.
For the long night.
Yeah. So we'll model it for you. I'll sing the chorus part.
Let's do the first verse maybe.
Okay, so you want us to teach the chorus then? I'll sing the verse and you teach the chorus. Okay? Sister, here's a song
For the long night.
Sister, here's a song
For the longest night.
Sister, here's a song
For the long
and then we sing this together. And I'll sing with you till the morning comes. All right? Okay.
We never taught it before.
I know. All right, here we go. We're going to get started. Let's turn this down one more time. Sister, here's a song for the long night. Sister, here's a song for the longest night. Sister, here's a song for the and I'll sing with you till the morning comes.
Brother, here's a prayer for the long night. Brother, here's a prayer for the longest night. Brother, here's a prayer for the long night. And I'll pray with you till the morning comes. Mama, here's a dream for the long night. Mama, here's a dream for the longest night. Mama, here's a dream for the long night. And I'll dream with you till the morning comes. Oh, Father, what's your wish for the long night? Father, what's your wish for the longest night? Father, what's your wish for the long night? And I wish with you till the morning comes. Our neighbor, here's a hand in the long night. Neighbor, here's a hand in the longest night. Neighbor, here's a hand in the long night. And I'll build with you till the morning comes. And we will dream till we will pray. And we will sing till the morning comes. Thank you.
Wow. Thank you, guys. That was tremendous and beautiful. And I can see from other people's faces in the room that there are more people crying than just me. That was really, really beautiful. And I'll tell you what was going through my mind as we were going as a nation through a lot of long nights. I was thinking of what I read today about the first words. I'm sorry, I might actually get his name wrong. Jacob Blake, who woke up and apparently said to his dad, "Daddy, why did they shoot me so many times?" So there are a lot of long nights that a lot of parents are going through. Yesterday, we had Kathy Bullock and Leah leading us, and Paulette, one of our members of Jubilee Voices, chimed in while the two of them, while Kathy and Leah were talking about the tough stuff of being a Black mama. And how they felt blessed that their sons lived past 17. All of this is just incredibly difficult to think about and listen to. And Paulette from Jubilee Voices texted in, Black mamas be on our knees all the time. I know because I am one. So that sense that a night can be extremely long if you're thinking about the health and the safety of your children, and that this entire time between the virus and the crisis of racial injustice has really brought a lot of people, I think, to the notion of a long night and of a tough time more than ever before. And in some ways, a lot of good is coming from it, I think. So Dan, I know that you run the Baltimore chapter of an incredible organization, Constructive White Conversations. And I'd love to hear a little bit from the two of you about the subject of racial justice or injustice, and sort of what's been going on in your world, and any experiences you want to share.
Sure. I guess I'll start by saying, this song is really medicine for me. I'm gonna try not to be emotional. As a Black woman, there's just so much that we face on a day-to-day basis. And in so many ways, we're facing many pandemics at the same time. And so I know that when Dan and I write songs like this, when we sing songs like this, I really feel the matriarchs, the patriarchs, my ancestors channeling their energy through the work that we do. Because as we face these days, as a Black woman, this has been, I've never seen anything. None of us have seen anything quite like this in our lifetime. And for me, I think it's about finding, like I said earlier, claiming my peace and knowing when too much is too much, and finding a positive outlet to express and to still bring good in a world that is so dark, that has not treated me or people who look like me kindly. So living in a country where sometimes you don't even, you know, I was born here, but at the same time, it doesn't always feel like home. I don't always feel welcome here. So how can I channel the work that I do to bring about, to honor my ancestors, of course, but also in my little world, what does change look like for me, and how can I support my community? So this time has been extremely difficult. I've been having a lot of meaningful conversations. I think that, like you said earlier, Joe, that this is a turning point in our nation. And I just pray that this isn't just a trending topic, and that this isn't, you know, come Christmas, all of a sudden the focus is on something else. I know we've got an important election coming up. So there's so much that we need to be doing and thinking about right now, taking care of ourselves, taking care of our communities. And I just want to say, for the record too, you know, those of you, again, when you have folks of color in your life, you know, check on your people. Check on your people. We're not good. So just know that we are in pain, and as a community we are, and I know the world is hurting, but especially the Black community is in a very, very dark place right now, in a painful place. So I just, so music is my way of just kind of, again, finding purpose and finding my own healing in this time.
So, and you actually, you are a music therapist, is that right?
I am, yeah.
Yeah.
And so
that
the power of music. And yes, I am a board certified music therapist, but when I think about my ancestors before the term music therapy was ever even used, I know that my people use music as my family's from the island of Haiti, some of the most resilient people on this planet. And so I know the power that music holds, and how music gets us through all challenges it has. You know, it's a wonderful thing, and it's my vehicle. That's how I express and emote in this time. Sometimes I don't, you know, where words fail, music speaks in a lot of times. So yeah.
That's thank you so much for sharing that. I think one of the things that's been really moving about this community here is that this is a room full of people, many of whom I've never met, and who are coming in from all over the place. And we share, I believe, two things in this room. And one is a sense that music is both therapy and power. And two is that we in this room actually have power to make change, to be a part of change. And it has been, yesterday we had Munit Mesfin, who's originally from Ethiopia, in the room with us. And she chatted in how grateful she was to be part of this amazingly strong community. And it is becoming an amazingly strong community. And it's all of this talking and singing that we're doing that's making all of us be something, I hope. And it's been amazing to be sharing it with you, Dan and Claudia, with you, Ysaye, who is in the room with us right now, and with all of you who are coming in precisely to be able to convene and think together like this. Dan, did you want to add anything?
Sure. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Claudia. Yeah, I'd just like to extend an invitation to white folks for the organization that you mentioned, Constructive White Conversations. I've been a part of it for about 8 years. It started in Brooklyn, New York, and it's a growing white anti-racist community. It's only one piece of the anti-racist puzzle, but for me, it's been a very important piece, because I need to evolve with other white people. I need to work through my white conditioning. It's been ongoing since I was born. In order to be effective out in the world, I really have to dig in deep and make sure I understand the ways that I've been conditioned. And Constructive White Conversations is a place where I can do that. I tried to do anti-racism as a solo flight. And what happened was I just got angry at white people and ran around telling everybody what to do and how to do it. And I did absolutely nothing to dismantle white supremacy. I just turned people off. And it wasn't until I got in white anti-racist community that I was able to relax and do meaningful work and not just be, not just run around from a moral high ground. So I invite everybody. Joe, you've been there. You know, it's a welcoming space, but we don't take ourselves seriously, but we take the work of anti-racism very seriously. And come as you are. No analysis necessary. It's one of the things that that we really try and do is create a space where everybody can feel comfortable to get in and dig. And so that's a little overview of it. It's constructivewhiteconversations.org. And you'll say, join a meeting, just RSVP, come check us out.
Thank you, Dan. That's great. So the Baltimore meeting is the one that you regularly attend and the one that is that right? Or do you go to all of them?
I go to all of them, but I host
Okay.
the Baltimore meeting and I host the meeting that's called Lunch Break.
Okay. Yeah, I joined into the Baltimore. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, please.
I was going to say I joined in on the Baltimore meeting. It was, in fact, fabulous. One of the things that was really moving about it was that there was a room full of people who'd seemed unafraid to talk. And then there was a sense that people were on different parts of the journey. Not everyone was in the same place with having arrived at the same place in the same way. And so there was a lot of shared understanding and people, I thought, in some ways helping each other, but totally open and non-judgmental. It was very beautiful. And we are, in fact, I was very excited to go to this past Wednesday. My son's school, Nico's school, scheduled a DEI meeting for the same night, which is both frustrating and inspiring because everyone is doing it. And that's a beautiful thing. Everyone is really thinking in new ways and looking for ways to think in new ways. And I was going to say on Monday, which is the last day of our Singing for Racial Justice program, Dr. Kathy Bullock had offered to host a chat session for us, and I took her up on it immediately. So she's going to do something with us on Monday right after the song, and then again on Monday night. And it will be our first time doing anything like this. She has done some things, but we have not. So there may be bumps as we're sort of figuring out how it goes, but we invite everyone to please join us, and we're going to see what we can do. And if it works, Leah Gilmore yesterday also offered the same thing. And so a month from now, maybe we can do something again with Leah. It's really great to have people coming forward and saying, I want to be in a room talking with you guys. It's super. And just another way in which this community is coming together as a real body of something. I don't even know what. So thank you, Claudia. Thank you, Dan. Do you guys have anything else you want to say?
No.
Just thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody.
Great to be here.
Thank you. So I'm going to scroll through. So I looked through the chat, and what I can say about the chat is there's a gazillion inspiring, beautiful thank you messages and more. And I'm going to save the chat and send it to Dan and to Claudia. And I see some questions in there that I will respond to later about where to hear the songs and all of that. We'll also include Dan and Claudia's links in the email when we send it. And if I can ever get Matlakala's video to work, I'm going to send that in the email too. For some reason, it's just not working at all. Is there anyone in there? So Ysaye, I know you're in the room. I'm not sure if you're still here. Is there anything you want to add, Ysaye, being one of our regular singers? And oh, great, we'd love to have you. Go ahead and unmute if you can. And yep. If you don't get it, we'll send you an unmute button. Hit that microphone.
Got it.
You got
okay.
it.
All right. So I must admit that I'm torn. I'm listening to the song and listening to the conversation, but I'm also listening to what's going on at the rally as well. So I'm a little torn today, but I hope that we can all get together at some point.
That's awesome.
Are you
Ysaye,
there?
so are you? Ysaye, can you hear the rally out your window or on the news? Oh, Ysaye, are you not hearing
I hear
us?
it on the news.
Oh, you're hearing it on the news. So, thank
No, I
you.
am hearing you.
Okay, great. I think we've got a bit of a delay, I think, but thank you so much for a beautiful comment, Ysaye. We of course love singing with you too. Ysaye actually filled in the other day when Bongani was trying to come in
Right.
from South Africa and his tech was just frying and we couldn't make it work. So Ysaye jumped in and sang a great song with us, We Are, which was beautiful. And we'll try and run again sometime. And just for anyone in the room, Bongani has fixed his tech and is going to be with us on August 31. So August 31, we're going to have Kathy Bullock. We're going to have Shota K doing more beatboxing and breath artistry with us. He's from Baltimore, if you guys don't know him yet.
Yeah.
And we're going to, and we're going to do, and we're going to have, well, so Ysaye will be with us, and we're going to also have Bongani coming in from South Africa. So it may be a longer and more exciting journey or something on that day. So please do join us then. If there's not anything else from Dan or Claudia or Ysaye, would you guys mind singing, pick whatever chorus you like and sing us the chorus one more time so we can have that in our heads as we are leaving the room?
Yeah, sure. We'll leave you with the lullaby. We'll do one more of that.
Okay. Sister.
Sister, I'll do the first verse.
Yeah.
Sister, here's a song for the long night. Sister, here's a song for the longest night. Sister, here's a song for the long night. And I'll sing with you till the morning comes. And I'll sing with you till the morning comes. Yes, I'll sing with you till the morning comes.
Thank you, guys. That was beautiful. Thank you so much. A good sound to carry in our heads today. Very peaceful and very strengthening. Thank you so much, Dan and Claudia, for joining us.
Thanks for having us. All right, take care, everyone.
Goodbye. Great to have you guys. Lots of love. And I'm going to say thank you and goodbye to Bonnie. Thanks for being with us today, Bonnie in Idaho. Thanks, Mary Eagle.